Yay! What's the matter? What? You're gonna do the thing, aren't you? Hey everyone! And there he is. Hey buddy. What's up? Why you gotta, oh, man, you're being very rude. You're definitely not practicing social distancing. I figured we'll give folks a minute or two to tune in before I say hello. Miss y'all. Jeff. He's not behaving. You can't do this for the whole time, buddy. I got stuff. I got important matters to attend to that are not you. I know it's not acceptable. Do do do. Hey friends. I should have started a little earlier so that people would come and get their stuff together before 2:30, but this is very impromptu. We could do whatever we want, as Jeff has decided. Oh, man. How's everyone doing? Use the little chat box, say hello. You're being very inconsiderate, Jeffrey. Yay, friends. Everyone should get Zoom so that you can do like interactive chats. I'm going to talk about Zoom in a little bit actually because I really like Zoom. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about it. Jeff, can you get down? Thank you. Much better. Why don't you come up here and be a normal cat that doesn't climb on people? Hi, Renee. Renee started the Pandemic Art Share group, which is really awesome and was just featured in Newsday, actually. And it is a very cool group, so make sure you go and check it out, and you can share what you've been up to, either right now or things you've made in the past. And it's really just a nice, it's just a nice space to be creative. And I really appreciate it because, as a lot of you know, I've started doing the COVID Creations CCC hashtag for daily art inspo. It's mostly for myself, but a lot of people showed interest and were, excited about the idea of having daily prompts. So I wanted to share them with folks. I'm not doing them daily all the time. I think that's too much pressure. I'm not very good at daily challenges, but I preferred to put them out there, and even making them keeps me pretty inspired. And I get a lot of people who are messaging me who appreciate them. And even if you don't use them now, thank you. Even if you don't use them now, they're there and they're under the hashtag, so you can click them and literally a week from now, a month from now, 3 years from now, those will be there. So I just wanted to do something where I was putting something out into the world, I guess, a little bit. All right, what time is it? I'm gonna I'll give more minutes just to say hello. What is this? Oh, I love that, Renee. That's really cute. Huh. Um, how are y'all doing? I'm seeing hearts, so I'm gonna say that means that y'all are doing good. um, yeah, it's super nice out. It was really nice out yesterday. I was very, very surprised at the weather. I mean, I was outside anyway, but I kind of realized by the end of the night, I was like, oh, it's actually beautiful out. Usually I'm running around with no shoes on, freezing. So I actually got to enjoy myself last night, so that was good. Um, yeah, so I guess I did some notes this time because I feel like I was very disjointed last time, and I don't really know what I'm doing when I go live, but I just wanted to say hi to all my people that are out there. I know a couple of you participated in the original prompt that I had put together for COVID Creation CCC, which was part of it was showing your creative space. So it was cool. A lot of people sent me just photos of like what their creative spaces look like, which was awesome to see. I know Fatima showed me a really cute desk with like all these little plants and succulents on it, which I thought was awesome. Oh, I have cat hair all over my face. Thank you, Jeffrey. um, so that was cool. Yeah, so the hashtag is COVID, COVID creations, CCC. And basically you can go and check it out, and it just has all different prompts. Like I said, the first day, I was encouraging people to share their creative spaces, or if they didn't have one, to try and make one. Especially now that it's looking like Sunday at 8, all the non-essential businesses are going to be closing. A lot of us do not have the luxury of working from home. I did not have the luxury of working from home. So for the first time in, wow, like I don't even know how many years, I am finding myself unemployed, at least formally unemployed. I'm a graphic designer, I'm a photographer. I sell things on Etsy, so I'm grateful to have some alternative streams of income. I don't know how exciting and successful they'll be during this time. Brian's here. Oh, and Cyrus is here. Speaking of essential businesses, Cyrus is essential. I think he's still open. I'm pretty sure. Because I think it falls under restaurant. Cyrus, if you're still here, if you could let me know, I'm pretty sure you're still open. Go get coffee from him. He has a delightful no-touch system, and like one person, keeping their space, like very much practicing social distancing, and the coffee is so good. And I can't wait until I can sit in the shop and have a cup of Yemen because I'm losing my mind. But anyway, so where is I going with that? So yeah, so the first time in like, oh God, maybe like 7 years, I think I'm finding myself formally unemployed. So I am privileged to have a house and my health and food in the fridge, and we're all in this together and we're all gonna figure it out. But um I'm finding that I don't really like, I'm like, oh, I have free time, which is this thing that I think we all talk about. Like, I mean, I don't think I ever go out for a night and run into all of our creative people without having a whole conversation about like the plethora of stuff that we wish we were doing, but we're too busy to do. So now is the time. I took my LED poi out last night and spun for like 3-4 hours. I have blisters on my fingers. I did not protect myself before I did that. And it was just like a thing that like if I had gigs this week, I wouldn't have been out doing that. Like I was supposed to have a gig today, so I would have spent last night prepping and making new merch to put out, and doing all of those things that generate income. And I would love to be doing those things, but I can't, so I'm trying to make the best of it. So I went out and I spun poi on the side of Union Boulevard for a couple of hours, and my neighbors came out, and like people were very excited. And it was just this thing that I got to do that I wouldn't have done otherwise, probably because I gotta make money and I'm busy. And I'm getting a lot of people that I've struck up conversation with. First of all, I appreciate everyone who has messaged me and said hello and checked in, told me they missed me, and I miss all of you. And like a lot of people are like, I just feel so pressured to like do things. And I get that. Like I am I am that person who constantly feels like they need to be doing something. I'm live right now because I feel like I should be doing something, I guess. And also I wanted to say hello, but there are a lot of people out there doing amazing things, and they're hustling. Like I get it. We need tips, we need money, we need to pay our bills. It is a privilege to be able to do nothing, and I'm absolutely recognizing that. If you see artists out there right now who are streaming, tip them, send them money. They need it. A lot of them, that is their main source of income. I'm actually going to segue a little bit into that. I made a quick list of like cool shout outs of things that I witnessed this weekend that you could probably still find on people's live streams if you go back and look at them, and just kind of stuff in general. I got to watch Rob Romeo of Twisted Circus dress like Bob Ross and paint the Joy of the Apocalypse. That was fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. You can go back and catch his video as well, and definitely leave him a tip because he was hilarious. Like I said, last night I went out, I spun a bunch of LED poi while I was checking out the Quarantino production Funky Cyber Dance Party. And a bunch of musicians performed last night. Huge shout out to Steve Irving because he opened the night with a bunch of my happened to be coincidentally my favorite Dead songs. And they were really uplifting, especially after the atrocious day that I had. Getting laid off and filling out unemployment paperwork, and like it was not a good day. So to come home and get to see just local artists that I really enjoy doing what they really enjoy was cool. Um, Payway Records did the Cabin Fever show sessions, I think last night and today. There's another one, and it's just a slew of artists. Again, watch them, love them, tip them. Christina Rao's been keeping me updated. She's been doing writing workshops. She did, or is currently doing, what time is it? Sit Around and Write. And a couple of other things. She has an AMA next week. So she's doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to post some links to all this so you can check them out later. Jessica Saraswati, my whole life. I love her. She went live to do yoga and an incredible singing bowl meditation. She's amazing. Like I just can't. So all of these artists are like just they're out there and they're doing stuff and it's cool and it's awesome, and they also are doing it because they need money, and I get it. They do it because they love it, but right now a lot of us aren't working and we're trying to pay our bills. So if you're witnessing live performances of people that are doing cool stuff, please tip them, even if it's $1. I know we're all in a rough financial spot, but we have to support one another where we can, if we can, especially if you are still working, which is the reason that I tipped wildly last week. um, Kind of on that line also, Bungtown Falls has a new single coming out on Monday, which I am excited for, High Quality. And they have a nice event going on back and forth on their Instagram stories and their group that you could check out. And Brian Glick of Covert Connector has been doing like local scene news and updates, which has been very cool and very helpful. And he's kind of been highlighting some stuff, sort of like I just did, but way better. And did I say single? It's an EP. It's 2 songs. Thank you. Good call. Yeah, Bungtown is 2 songs. But anyway, so where was I going with that? That was just like a little tangent of like my appreciation for some of the things that I witnessed this week that really kept me in high spirits and a lot of other people in really high spirits. But on that note, like I was saying before, a lot of people are kind of feeling like they need to be busy and they need to be doing things and they need to be creating, and unless it is financially necessary, you don't need to be doing anything right now except taking care of yourself. We are in a rough time, and in the end, we just have to make sure that we're okay emotionally and mentally and maybe physically, take a walk, take a nap, do some yoga, find a way to move if that's what you want to be doing. But if you don't want to get out of bed until 2 o'clock and you want to play video games and you want to eat 3 grilled cheese sandwiches, do it, because right now we just really need to be taking care of ourselves and being happy, and no one should need to feel like they have to create or produce or do anything. And that's why today's COVID creation CCC prompt is actually going to be breathe. That's it. Don't make anything. If you're moved to make something, make it. But only if you want to. And moving forward, I hope that everyone is going to do that. Again, I am keeping this very privileged. I am not talking about the people who are out there that still have to work, that have to hustle, that have to pay their bills. But if you have the opportunity to rest and to just relax and to just be, and even if you are working and you are hustling, take a couple of minutes. Like, I'm giving you the permission. I'm a person who really needs permission to like do stuff. So I'm going to give you permission to do stuff or nothing, whatever it is that's going to make you happy and make you feel sane. Because this is a little bit of a long road, and we don't want to burn ourselves out too early. I feel like that's everything. I just wanted to say hi. A bunch of people have tuned in, so let me say hi to everybody. What's everyone doing? Aha, speaking of people that work way too hard, what up, Rob? Um, yeah, how's everyone doing? Swing some poi. Yes, Justin. Oh, I'm really sad because I feel like they're not going to do the Burning Man regional this year, but I'm hoping they're going to. God, I'm trying so hard to hang in there. Um, what else? What else? Sam, I didn't see you sneak in. Yes, Cyrus definitely an essential business, without a doubt. Goodness. Hi, Brian. Somebody tell me something. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself, so I'm probably gonna turn this off in a minute, but I just wanted to check in and tell everyone to chill and take really good care of themselves. Also, oh, I forgot when I mentioned Steve earlier, he has a cool group live from our living room. And I mean, the dude is on it. He has been posting live streams all day. Like, if you are sitting around and you have nothing to do and you just want to like listen to some really good music, go to live from our living rooms, check it out. I'm like I'm in that group like all day, just like what's going on. The Quarantino party last night was really, really fun and very inspiring. It was on Zoom, which was so good because you get everybody's little live stream feeds. So like you could see what everyone was doing. There was a girl spinning flags and someone else was painting. And obviously people are performing. It was awesome. It was just cool to see what everyone was up to, and it was kind of like a party without a party. And it was really inspiring, and it really lifted my mood after a pretty horrible day. So and it was cool, and I wouldn't have busted out the poi, and I wouldn't have gone outside and set up on Union to spin if that didn't happen. So I appreciate that a lot. That was a cool thing. If you're not using Zoom, you should check Zoom out. It's free. I'm gonna mess this up. I think it's free for up to 40 minutes. I feel like I heard 100 people, but I could be wrong. And I think my friend said it's $150 a year if you want to do like unlimited, which if this is a thing that we have to keep doing for quite some time is worth the investment for me. But it's cool because, and I'll post like a picture. I posted one yesterday of just like the little party and you could see what everyone is doing. I would really like to host a workshop, a writing workshop. Um, as well as like a little mini open mic. Oh my God, Muse on Thursday did an open mic. How can I not shout that out? It was so wonderful. Andrea and Pete worked together to create this like curated video, and they did a watch party. That's going to be every single week. In case you guys don't know, I have a calendar that I'm taking charge of. And I'm trying to get everybody's live stream information on there and keep it going as up to date as I possibly can. So if you have events, please tell me about them. Hey, it's my sister. I'm starting to forget what you look like. Oh, and it's Sam. Hi, Sam. um, and hi, Angela. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track of local events. I have a couple of like celebrities on there that I just think are cool that I didn't want to forget about, but for the most part, they're local events. The Paveway Records are on there. Christina Rao's writing events are going up today. Brian is going to give me some updated lists of when he's going live with news, so I can put those on there. If you're playing something, tell me about it. If you see someone playing something, tag me in it or send me a message. I would love to keep this going. Long after this, to be honest with you, because I know there are a lot of like super introverted people out there who wish that they were part of this, and I know the way we're doing things right now is going to shape how we do things in the future, even when we're all allowed back out again. So I think it's something worth jumping on the bandwagon for, to be honest, and making this a totally normal thing. So I'd like to keep the calendar going indefinitely, really. But especially during this so that people can just pop on, and it can also help with us maybe not overlapping so that all of the artists can get a chance to perform and collect their tip money and make some of their hustle. Incoming wall of text. Okay. I have some cool news that I want to share. This is from Rob. Incoming wall text. So I found out, oh, this is a wall text. Hold on. Found an amazing program that allows musicians to jam with each other over the internet. Apparently, it was invented in 2005. That is some old technology. It is old and slightly outdated, but architecture is there. I'm going to see how to integrate it into the current live streaming platforms. If we can get it off the ground, I'm going to see how effectively it can be used to have group performances, especially as a drum circle. I'm going to message it to you. Holy shit. If anyone can do it, it's going to be you. That's awesome. And I am dying. I'm so mad because I was at, actually, I said it to you, Rob. I left Velvet last week and I couldn't stay for the jam. And I said, I'm really sad that I'm missing the jam. And the exact words were, there'll always be another jam. And then I got locked in my house. So the universe is really funny. Whatever, yo. Shit happens. We'll be together again soon, everyone. But cool. I'm excited for that and develop it and seeing how that develops. Like I said, mother of necessity, mother of invention. We are going to come up with all kinds of crazy, really cool ways to do this shit. I'm excited. For now, check on me tomorrow. I feel like everyone is going to be all over the board all the time. Every day is going to be different. We're going to have days where we are totally owning this, and we're going to have days where we are in our beds not owning this. They're all valid. So however you're feeling is a totally valid experience. What else? Anybody got anything else to say? That was delightful. Sam, how are you? Are you still here? I miss your face. I miss all of your faces. So if anybody wants to video chat, or just call me on the phone, I feel like that's so lame now. Feel free, because I'm unemployed now, so I just do shit. I'm sure that novelty is gonna wear off really soon. Someone already was like, I might be able to get you a job. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll look into it. And then like the part of me that hasn't stopped working in like 10 years is like, oh, maybe I'll just take a little bit of time to not to not work. We'll see. We'll see. If I can work, I'd rather work, obviously. I don't want to be utilizing the unemployment system if I don't have to be. And I like to work. I like to be busy, but I am making art, and that's enough for me at the moment. Sam, I love you. Miss you too. Brian, thanks for your you-ness. Yeah, Dan is gonna read a cat a cat book live. Kenny Gordon. Oh, there's another cool shout out. Kenny Gordon, librarian. I don't remember what library. He did a children's like mini singing hour and played his guitar, and it made my whole night the other night. I was in such a sad state, and he just sang these like kid songs and like played his guitar. And it was awesome. I'm gonna try and make a post at the end of all of this and just kind of recap, like, I don't know, meeting notes. I don't really know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just here. You know me. I don't shut up. So um, I hope you'll check out the COVID Creations CCC hashtag. Yes, Kenny Troon, new music posting tonight. He posted new music the other day also. I don't know. I'm not a news source. I'm just running my mouth about people I love and friends that I kind of have. I think I heard Jesse Lee, I think, is a new single that he's working on. Chris Nicole. Oh my gosh, he just popped in. Chris Nicola has been sending me great stuff for the calendar. He is on the entertainment vaudeville burlesque side of my creative circle. So my calendar is going to be full of live burlesque, go-go dancing, cool-ass performances, which is something I just started getting into semi-recently and can't wait to get back to. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't count as social distancing when go-go dancers are peeling clothes off and you're putting money places. So we're not allowed to do that for a little while. But yeah, so definitely check out the calendar. I will post the link. It is a G calendar and an I calendar, so the iPhone users and the Google users can use it. LongIslandSound.love. Kate totally wrapped the calendar. I appreciate it. Tori shared the calendar. I really want it to be like a source. Like, I don't get, it's not for me. I don't feel cool because I'm doing it. I just want everyone to be able to have one place that we can consistently go to see what everyone's up to. And like I said, I'm hoping it will prevent maybe some event overlap, so that every artist can get some time bef that way they can earn their tips and they can have their time without having 300 other events. Next week's looking thin. I don't have anything really on the calendar next week, so please let me know. Unfortunately or fortunately, now that a lot of our businesses are closed, I anticipate weekday daytime performances probably will begin generating. Right now, the Friday, Saturday, I have nothing on the calendar for today, so if there's anything going on today, let me know. Um, and that's it. I'm probably gonna stop running my mouth now, but I'm always here to chit chat. I've had so many really, I always have beautiful conversations with people. I'm very lucky, the people that I have in my life, to get to see all of you at events and shoot the shit. And I'm having like meaningful conversations in between sets in the back of a bar where I can barely hear each other. So now I have the opportunity to to have more dedicated conversations, I guess, with cool people. So if you want to chat, phone, text, message, video, Snapchat, maybe we can bring back smoke signals, whatever you want. And I'm probably going to be outside on Union Boulevard again tonight, spinning poi and playing local music because I actually got an immense amount of joy. And the kids next door really liked watching me. They were like peeking out the windows and like cheering and stuff. And as only essential personnel start working, they're probably, they were like flashing lights at me and beeping and honking. They were so excited to just see me being a fucking weirdo on the side of the road. So I guess my payback for living on this very loud, noisy street is I get to do weird shit on the side of the road for people. So if you are out and about driving, you should only be driving important places and back. But if you're just out and you drive down Union Boulevard and Islip, there's a pretty good chance I'll be outside being a weirdo and live streaming and saying hello to everyone because I miss y'all. So go, be free, do nothing, don't do anything you don't feel obligated to do unless you have to make money, then I get it. And check in with me and I'll check back eventually, I'm sure.